Today we are talking about the triple serve framework. So, this framework is going to probably seem familiar to you because each step, show up, serve, and sustain, is actually built on the know, like, and trust model, which most people are familiar with. Now, the triple serve framework digs a little bit deeper in that, and we have a PIPS approach where pretty much everything we do comes back to serving. So while we have the three steps of showing up, serving, and sustaining, we're actually serving at each step, just in a different way. Phase one is all about showing up. This is about getting eyeballs on your content, and it is also the know phase. This is when people learn about you. This is when you really start to attract an audience because you're creating blog posts, maybe you're doing YouTube videos, you're posting in your Facebook group. The most important thing during phase one and showing up is consistency. This is where most people fall flat is in being consistent. I know it is difficult, but it's so important. You've got to make it a priority. Now, one thing that helps me with consistency is batch creation. So if I am scheduling Facebook group posts, I will schedule all 4 weeks or all 6 weeks at a time if I have that much time in one sitting. If not, I could break it up into two sittings, but essentially the point here is I'm not task switching. I'm scheduling. Say that 5 times fast. After I get all of my posts scheduled, I can move on to something else, like writing blog posts, perhaps. Whatever it is that I'm doing, I try to do it in batches so it takes less energy for me because for me, switching tasks actually takes up a lot of energy. If I can just hyper focus and do one thing over and over again, it really helps. So, showing up is the first way that we are serving. This is when we begin to attract our people. It can also be the loneliest phase because we don't have anything created for our audience yet. We're just starting from scratch. We don't even have an audience yet. This is when, if you're one of my VIPs, you really want to lean on VIP especially because you've got tons of other people in the VIP Facebook group that can help lift you up when normally the first 6 months or so are a total ghost town. But you don't have to go through it alone in VIP because we've all been there and we are there. If you're showing up, we will help you expand your reach faster. So remember, showing up is about being consistent, getting eyeballs on your content. There are some questions you can answer here in the boxes, like how are you going to stand out in a crowded space? How can you ensure that you're prioritizing content creation consistently? Um, all of the things that you need to think about while building your path here. You're building a path for your people. So let's talk about phase number two. Even though this is called serve, all of the phases have serving in them. So in phase one, you're serving by creating content that they will consume for free, they being your future audience. Phase two is again about serving, aka delivering value, and this is akin to the like phase because you're starting to get attention and you're really going to show up and give them some amazing strategic freebies. So, again, think back to your path of what you want to create for your people and the transformation, the journey, right? You already did the customer journey workbook. What does the journey look like for your people? Then you figure out what will help them along this journey. So, freebies, you could do live workshops, you could do workbooks like this one. This is just a workbook in Google Docs along with a video. And it's extremely helpful for a lot of people. You could do free challenges. It's all about offering something of value that's really going to hit a home run with your audience. This is going to build the like factor, and people will actually become, attached to you and have a preference for you over others that are teaching similar things. I mean, think about it. If there are two ice cream shops side by side, and like every third or fourth visit, the one ice cream shop gives you a free scoop, which one are you going to go to? obviously the one that's always giving the free scoops. Does that mean you're only there for the free scoop? No, you also pay for things in between getting the free scoops. So don't feel like you have to build your business on 100 freebies and then nobody's going to want to buy. We mix the freebies in. So we're building with our blog content and our YouTube videos, etc. And then our high value freebies in the serving phase. Here's a few more questions. And then we have phase three where we are sustaining. So phase three is all about becoming closer with your audience, sustaining these relationships that you've already started building. This is also known as the phase where you're going to make impact and you're going to start making money in this phase if you haven't already. This is also known as the trust phase because when people trust you, they're going to buy from you. And when they buy one of your items, they're going to want to get inside of your membership. It's going to be a no-brainer for them to join your membership as soon as they see your content. So fill out these questions, how you're going to effectively communicate the value of your products and membership, how you're going to convert that trust into sales. And then this is important to know too, the key barriers or objections that your audience might have. So as long as we can take those objections before they even come up and address them and fix them, then there's no more objections to get into your membership. And that's recurring revenue. So that is what the triple serve framework is all about. It comes down to serving your audience, showing up for them consistently, and not giving up before you reach that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Most people give up before they make the profits that they want because they can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm here to let you know there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. You've just got to keep going. I would love for you, if you're a VIP, to share in the group what you thought about the triple serve framework and tell me about your path for your people. And if you're not yet a VIP, go share in the free group. Let everybody know about the triple serve framework and how you're working through it. And then hopefully you'll join us in VIP soon.